Alright, this is what's going on weather-wise in the south right now, as in that area, the second high-risk severe weather day in 8 days was issued for the same general area, covering parts of Mississippi, Alabama, including the Birmingham area once again, and a portion of Middle Tennessee. And this was issued 44 minutes ago by the Storm Prediction Center, highlighting a few thunderstorms in West Tennessee, with the severe threat expected to increase later. And then here is a graphic: strong to intense tornado potential, rapid increase. So this is for eastern Alabama, and these times are all central time, so that's 1 hour earlier than it is on the East Coast right now. And here, this was the latest outlook as of 5:28 Central, so that was about 1 hour and 10 minutes ago. High risk shifted from where it had been this morning to mainly northern Alabama, a very small part of eastern Tennessee, and a small part, or I should say eastern Mississippi, and a small part of middle Tennessee. The moderate risk included Nashville and most of the rest of Middle Tennessee, and I think Knoxville was just on the edge of it. Actually, I believe Knoxville was in the enhanced risk. Chattanooga and the northwest corner of Georgia were in the moderate risk. Atlanta looks like it was on the slight risk, as were Mobile. I believe Pensacola was on the edge of it. Gulfport and Biloxi, Mississippi, and New Orleans. And Evansville, Indiana, and Owensboro, Kentucky were also in the enhanced risk. I believe Memphis was just barely in the enhanced risk, but I believe it was in the moderate zone earlier. And also included in the slight risk are the Missouri Boot Heel, the area of Jonesboro, Arkansas, and other portions of Illinois, Indiana, Cincinnati, Ohio, Lexington, and Frankfort, Kentucky, and the Tri-Cities of Tennessee, and into southwest Virginia and western North Carolina. Let's see. Another tornado threat for central Alabama. Let's go to the VTech browser. And this was the latest tornado warning that it had for the National Weather Service out of Birmingham, and this was for portions of Shelby and Talladega counties, so that would include the Talladega Superspeedway. It expired at 6:13 local time, which would be 27 minutes ago. Here was the initial warning, and a tornado emergency was declared in the initial issuance of this warning for the town of Columbiana, Alabama, and I did see this on Twitter a little earlier. So this was for southwestern Talladega and southeastern Shelby counties. This did expire. It was set to expire at 6:30 local time. Confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed near Columbiana, and it reiterates tornado emergency for Columbiana, particularly dangerous situation, and the watch associated with this was deemed a PDS tornado watch. And then this was the first update. And then these were the locations. I'm looking to see if Lincoln or Talladega were in it. It's not coming up on any of these updates. This was the cancellation, and this was the radar at issuance and at the approximate time of cancellation. Here are the events. This is still showing up as the latest warning, but I just refreshed it, and that's still the latest warning out of Birmingham. And here's the radar out of Columbus, Georgia. in the Fort Benning area. This is as of 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, so this is from 27 minutes ago. And the watches, a couple of watch boxes, one covering large chunks of Mississippi and Alabama, and another including parts of West and Middle Tennessee and Western Kentucky, including Bowling Green. And if we can get a loop of this, this is beginning at, it's not looping right now. Here we go. So this is beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Central. And then here is just the radar. And go to hashtag Alabama weather. Some tornado damage from earlier from Centerville. And then I saw this tweet a few hours ago with this picture. Shelby County, which is in the southern Birmingham metropolitan area. And then I saw a video, I think it was a different tornado spawned by the same cell. I believe this was it in Lake Purdy, Alabama. So this was the gist of this one. This is from the Weather Nation Twitter account. So that is, and then this is from earlier, another image, storm chaser that tagged Birmingham's National Weather Service office in this one. Then a story about James Spann, a meteorologist from Birmingham. His house was damaged in one of the tornadoes. First tornado, Memphis, Alabama, not Memphis, Tennessee. So, yep, I think I might be back on a little later. This tornado emergency from earlier today. So I should be back a little later.